Sometimes it depends on my fucking mood.
Yeah, yeah.
If
Of course.
like
You're
I'm
at
in a
work.
good, positive mood and a nice frame
You're
of mind where I'm
rhyming.
like, yeah, like Ellen. It rhymes with
Come
melon.
down to
He's gonna
Richie
be
B's
chilling.
Pizza. Or Larry Green. What was it? The
Come
the
down
Barry-
to Richie B's. You
no,
won't see no dick
It
sniff.
goes just a
fiend.
move of your pizza to Papa Green's Pizza. Was it The Last Dragon? Remember The Last Dragon? Where if I could just move of your pizza to Daddy Green's Pizza. Yeah, you're all doing that shit. But no, do you?
I think.
Will you say a joke to somebody, or they give you that window?
It depends.
And you say it, and they're like,
It depends. I judge them. I judge them, and if they're a good human being, I will engage with them. If I judge them to be a poor human being, I will avoid
you a
all
Virgo?
engagement.
Are
Financially
you a
poor.
Virgo?
No,
What's your sign?
Aquarius. But actually,
Wow.
it just depends. My mood is so like, if I'm in a good mood and I'm like being very egalitarian and I want everybody to be treated fairly and I'm nice and I'm like, hey, I'm this positive frame of mood, which I love to be in, then I'm there to help everybody. I don't give a shit if I'm serving food or if I'm just a dude on the street. I'm here to help you, and I'm glad I can make your day better. And then there's some times when I maybe might not be in the right frame of mind. I'm in my own head too much about something going on in my life. And sometimes I'm not transcendent, and I'm just like, just get this fucking guy's order.
Yesterday was a
be
fucking
very
nightmare, yeah.
nice, and then don't do anything extra. Just be very nice, and then get them out of your way. They would never know that I'm not being my full transcendent self. But I think it's a lot to ask someone to do that at every single moment of every single day.
Yeah, even though I can be happy-go-lucky every day, yesterday I was on the rage. People were just
Was it
freaking-
work,
d-
personal,
just one,
or
yeah, one guy being condescending, just fucking raging me, man, and I'm just like,
Well, and isn't it funny?
and you know, it takes a lot, but you know, there's still a point where people don't understand that I'm still from the north.
yeah.
Sparta 300. We were raised like survivors in the north. I have been raised tough, you know, and we're like, hey, bro, you need to take down the voice
I'm
tone a
guessing
little bit.
you're like me.
Calm down.
You'll
Because
do-
I had to change and be professional here in radio and comedy.
But you still have that
acting.
spot where you
But
can
there's
go into the
still that-
red.
yes.
And you try
wanna-
and stay out of that red,
yeah,
right?
Fuck around and find out. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
exactly.
I still have that, and that's that. Like, dude, you need to. Your eyes are red. You need to calm down. And that was yesterday, and it just happened, and then happened, and then happened, and then I was like, oh my god. I said, I'm gonna go home. I'm just gonna give these. You know, I go. The kids will cheer me up. I'm gonna
Exactly.
do all the Halloween stuff and cheer them up, and then my girl's like, I need you to take me urgent care. I fell. I'm like, all right, cool. So we go. It was a whole unexpected days, but there's those days that you're just not gonna have a good day.
Yeah.
And you try to turn it around and you try to force it and you try to change it up and be positive, but there's just those days you can't be. Like the way you say you are that
can't
cool
be
dude. You're like, hey,
transcendent.
thanks a lot, cool, or come on by. You're always friendly. Me and you've always been friendly to each other. We never fucking.
But I guarantee there's been like a day or two in my life where if you would have encountered me, I would have been like, hey, what's up, Anthony? And then that's
And
it.
I've seen you.
would have
I've
gotten,
seen you
right?
like where
Yeah.
you're just not in the best mood. You know what I
Sure,
mean? You're
yeah.
just like to yourself.
I'm a comic. Come on,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, well, we're shit, dude. If you were to explain a comic, would you think we're all smartasses? Do you think we're all know-it-alls? Do you think we can be assholes? Do you think we're very judgmental? Do you think we're very real? Do you think we're too blunt?
I think
because I've met some fucked up comics and I've met some fucked up artists. And,
I think-
I never answered that question when you guys asked me that earlier.
I mean, we're all humans, and we all have the.
Yeah, there's times.
Not very many of us is completely bad or completely good. We have many facets. Even Hitler, you could argue, was not all the way bad.
Okay, Donald.
Are you talking?
With his dogs. I mean, he gave his dogs cyanide because he loved them so much. He not only gave his dogs cyanide, but he also shot them. That's how much he loved his dogs. And so what I'm saying is
I always
that
thought you could be in a controversial radio because of your intellect and the way you think. Like you could
Oh,
push the buttons, and you do that on the podcast.
Well-
but I always thought you could be that freaking Stephanopoulos.
well, we're unveiling potential
dude is
base
like,
podcasts now. It's going to be
Larry
an all
King.
Trump podcast.
Larry King.
Hail
and he
to
could
the-
Larry King, and he could be like that dude that asks the shit that
Boo.
people don't want to answer.
You know what?
You've always had that.
I
You
like-
had that intellect. Did you have good grades in school?
How about no horrible? How about Chuck? Who was it? Chuck, the guy from Meet the Press.
Chuck Schumer?
No, he's a. I can't think of it. It was a great